sports. And the question is, are you ready for some football? It's the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Minnesota Vikings, and it's all up next.
Will Reichert has it all teed up. And off we go from Minneapolis. Devin Duvernay to return it. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. So here are the Jaguars taking over for the first time on offense. They're brought out by a former first-rounder now in his 4th NFL season from Alabama, Mac Jones.
To say the last couple years for Mac Jones up in New England were tumultuous, that wouldn't do it justice. After taking the team to the playoffs and surprising his rookie year, well, it was a bumpy road, and it's a big reason why he's back home. Remember, he starred in high school in Jacksonville, was a national champion up in Tuscaloosa, and he's hoping to reinvent himself coming back to the Jags.
It is charged towards the line. That's right around 3 yards.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Vikings defense countering with a nickel look. 3rd down coming. Here's Jones to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down. The Jaguars into punt formation. And this will put an end to the drive after it stalled out. They got after it, but he sends it away, and it is crushed.
Personal foul, roughing the kicker, defense.
Thought he had a chance to block it, but he ends up wiping out the kicker instead, and that's going to award their offense a 1st down. On 1st down, it's Jones to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. They give up the gut to Bigsby. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long. From the shotgun, it's Jones. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down. Punt team is on now, and they get this away.
Personal foul, roughing the kicker, defense.
A fortunate break for them as they get a gift with roughing the kicker. Their offense heading back out to keep things going. Running it after the penalty. We'll have him gain up about a handful there. Harrison Smith in on the stop. All right, here we go. 2nd down. Working from the gun. Here's Jones. This is hauled in by Ingram. And he is hit hard shortly after that catch. Great job hanging on to that, but only a small gain on that play. ETN on 3rd down. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage. A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
Ty Chandler to return. And this drive will start inside the 25. So we'll see the Vikings offense now for the first time. And we'll take a glance at their 7th-year QB.
If we had asked Sam Darnold, coming out of USC as the 3rd overall pick in the draft, to write the story of his career, I don't think he would have written some of these chapters. But in the end, it makes you tougher. It makes you grittier. And playing quarterback in the NFL is a lot about that. Your ability to just withstand adversity and to continue to get up time after time after time. And Sam Darnold has shown that kind of perseverance.
He's got it inside the 25. It's a Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings pull ahead 6-3 in the first. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Vikings one up the opposing field goal. They start with 7 on their opening drive. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Here's Duvernay on the return. And he gets crunched by a big hit. Oh, right at the 25 to end that return. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Second drive of the game upcoming for this Jaguar offense. And they'll have a little momentum as they take the field here after their kicker drilled a deep one to end their last drive with points. He'll get this to Etienne. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. Markers reset, ball at the 37. First down throw by Jones. Complete, it's Ingram. And he didn't get much time to secure it as he takes a shot. Good job to even hang on through that catch there. Here's 2nd and 5. Etienne on the kick. We've got a fumble pretty close to midfield. It's picked up by the Vikings, going the other way. Wow, oh wow. He sent his offense out twice now, and both times they fumbled it away. I'm not sure who's more aggravated, the dudes down there or the dude next to me up here.
Well, I'm aggravated, but I know the guy on the field wants to put the offense in the doghouse, like all of them right now. This can't happen.
There he goes, right sideline. And he'll bring it to the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings grow their lead off the turnover. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown. One after try good by Reichert. And the Vikings drive their lead to 11. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Here's Duvernay on the return. This return makes it up to the 25. The Jaguars then running back Travis Etienne trotting back out to the field. They watch their fumble turn into points, so feeling maybe a little bit of an urge to make up for that now in this series. Here's Etienne to begin the drive. Fights off the tackle, but he lost the ball. He left the ball behind. Oh, and they get it back. The play's still live. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. From the gun, Etienne gets it. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. It's a 4-yard pickup, and they need the same now here on 3rd down. Operating from the gun, it's Jones. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. It's picked out by the Vikings, going the other way. Oh boy, Brock, some very unfortunate deja vu offensively here. This is exactly how their last drive came to an end too.
Yeah, bummer for the offense, but exactly what the defense has worked on this week.
And he's got it. That's a layout for it, but touchdown. The Vikings capitalize on the turnover and add to their lead. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one right down the middle. And the Vikings push their lead to 18. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Here's Duvernay on the return. Massive hit, the ball is out! And it's a turnover, the defense has it. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Here's Darnold to throw. He's on the move. That won't be caught outright, it's incomplete. Couldn't connect on 1st, it's 2nd down. Darnold now to throw. Escapes the pocket. On the run right, throw. He's got it deep downfield. And he finds him in the end zone for the Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings threatening to run away with it already. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown. His third through the air this game. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Here's Duvernay on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Out now runs the Jaguars offense. And I'm sure they all got a stern lecture on ball security between possessions after they fumbled it away on their last series. Jones on first down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. Out of the gun, a give to ETN. And he's brought down for a loss. And the Vikings add an extra defensive back for this third down. Jones now to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of fourth down. Rush is here, and it's blocked.
You could see the vulnerability right up the middle from the jump, and that's exactly where the special teams attacked. Pressure got through, had a straight shot right at the punter, who couldn't get it off in time.
A fantastic block creates a great opportunity now as they're starting out first and goal. And through the back of the end zone and out of bounds. So after the incomplete pass, here's second and goal. Darnold. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete. Buckle up, it's third and goal.
It's now third and goal.
To throw, here's Darnold. And he finds him in the end zone for the Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings swell their first quarter by 6. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown. His fourth receiving score of the game. Reichert there to tack on the extra point. And the Vikings grow their lead yet again. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Here's Duvernay on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. The Jacksonville offense back on the field now. Offense ready to begin this drive, first and 10. Inside handoff goes to ETN. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up second and 9.
Brings up second and 9. At the 27-yard line.
And he'll get him a handful on that run as we've reached the end of the first. Back for the second quarter. It's Jaguar football. They've got 3rd and 2 to start out. Now give, it's ETN. Oh no, he lost control of another one. Oh, they got it back. They can try and salvage something. They'll send Logan Cook out again for the punt. Brandon Powell on the return for the Vikings. Kick is away, and this one might bring rain. Wow, what a kick. We'll get it at the 9. Broke through the tackle. And something on the return, but not much, as it still ends inside the 20. They'll get this drive started. First and 10. Putting a receiver in motion. Play action on first down. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Wow, the start he is on. This is going to be a heck of a performance if he and his quarterback can keep this pace up today, Brock.
And by starting so strong, he's going to benefit all of his fellow receivers. This defense is going to have to start dictating coverage to him, and it's going to open up his boys.
Caught at the 20-yard line. And he takes it in for the Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings running away with it in the second quarter. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown. The 5th of the game for him, tying the NFL single-game record. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Now the Jaguars offense ready to take over once more. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. And he's out of bounds, up at his own 45. They have themselves another 1st and 10. Now give this up the middle to ETN. And he'll get this through the midfield stripe and starts pushing into Vikings territory. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. They go play fake with Jones. He lets one fly deep downfield. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
That one splits the uprights. And the Jaguars take 7 points off the deficit. On now is Cook to kick this away. It's Brandon Powell with the return. Here's a reverse. Juke the defender. Finds a seam, left side. He's off to the races. He does it. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings continue dominating in our opening half. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Vikings continue piling on to this lead. What do you think, Brock? Can we get dueling kick return touchdowns, huh? Let's find out. The kick is away. What a hit, and the ball's loose. And this is going to stay with the offense as he makes the recovery. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Throwing now, off play action. He fires one deep down the... Big gain downfield. And he's going to have the touchdown. We'll see if he gets to keep this, though, Brock. We've got some laundry on the field.
Ineligible receiver downfield. Offense.
Would have liked to have kept that big play, but the officials and penalties say no, and it's got to come back. Now Darnold. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. They connect on the deep shot. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings ballooning the first half lead even further. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown. His 6th of the game. That's the first NFL player to catch that many in one contest. Wow. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Here's Duvernay on the return. Oh no, he lost control of another one. And the fumble recovery is made. The Jaguars and Brian Thomas Jr. ready for another drive on offense. And that last drive, no answer for what they were doing through the air, so expect some tighter coverage this time around. That's going to be caught by Washington. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
2nd and 6 now. And that one's behind him. That's incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And that makes it 3rd down. Here's ETN on the give. And he's going nowhere there. Add that to what's been a tough afternoon for him. Logan Cook on to punt. And he's going to try to avoid having a second one blocked here. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. That's taken at the 15. And he's brought down before the return gets far. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
At their own 21-yard line.
Throwing here, Darnold. Buys time, rolling right. Has some daylight through the 40. Escapes a defender. There he goes on the right side. And he takes it in for the Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings making this a laugher before halftime. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown. Another through the air this game. That one splits the uprights. And the Vikings continue adding on to that lead. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Here's Duvernay on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Jacksonville heading out there on offense. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. To throw, here's Jones. Here's pressure, and he's dropped by the Vikings. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Goodness gracious, this quarterback is taking an absolute beating in this first half. And you better have some ice for him ready at halftime. I'll tell you this, Kate, it has been a brutal couple quarters. And if you don't start protecting the quarterback, this guy may not make it and even finish this game.
A moment ago, but the drive's still in trouble if they can't convert on 3rd. This is easy. Wow, it's free again! It's picked out by the Vikings, going the other way! And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover. Chance to pay off their defense's effort as they start out 1st and goal. Throwing now, following the turnover. That one's incomplete in the end zone.
I understand why this crowd and these fans were celebrating a touchdown.
Kevin O'Connell not happy with the officials at the moment. The challenge flag
Previous
is out.
play is under review.
Well, this right here is where having all those camera angles comes into play. We're going to get a much clearer picture thanks to all the shots we've got.
Yep, technology, everybody's friend right now. We get to watch it again and again. Unlike these officials, who got to see it once in real time. We just have to see, is there clear enough evidence to overturn the call that was made down there on the field?
All right, so that challenge is unsuccessful, but still a chance to earn a 3rd one if their next challenge leads to an overturned call. Looking for Justin Jefferson on that throw. And now it'll be 3rd and goal. Here's Darnold. And he has the catch, gets both feet in, that's a touchdown! The Vikings grow their lead off the turnover. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown. Another score for him this game. That one right down the middle. And the Vikings tack on 7 more to their lead. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Here's Duvernay on the return. And he gets up beyond the 20, but they plant him a few inches into the ground to end that return. The Jaguars and this running back headed back out for a new series. They'll get this drive started, 1st and 10. Here's a give to ETN. And he's able to manage a couple on that run. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. On the shotgun, it's Jones. That's completed right side. And what a hit there. Ouch, she pays the price for moving the chains that time. three again! It's picked out by the Vikings, going the other way! And they stop him before he gets much on the return. So good field position to start with for the Vikings this drive, 1st and 10. Launches one deep downfield. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Darnold looking to throw. He's looking deep once again. This is caught inside the 15. And he takes it in for the Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings boat racing them to the halftime locker room. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown. Another score for him this game. That one splits the uprights. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Here's Duvernay on the return. This return makes it up to the 25. The visitors returning their offense and this running back to the field. They're out and set, 1st and 10. They're trailing, but there's enough time, Brock, that they could get a scoring drive to attack that here before the break. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Byron Murphy picks it. And the Vikings will return this well into the red zone before he's brought down. Oh boy, they cleaned up the fumbling issues from the last drive, and now it's an interception that turns the ball over.
Yeah, and two very different tones and tenors on these two sidelines. One coach is pleading, begging.
And he's going to score. Touchdown, Minnesota! The Vikings boat racing them to the halftime locker room. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown. Another through the air this game. One after try good by Reichert. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Here's Duvernay on the return. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Well, we've already seen some nice plays here, and we're going to see plenty more before this game ends. But you might be thinking, with plays like that, my guys' ratings. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. The Jaguars are going to call their first time out. They really need some chunk yardage here on 2nd down. Trying again following the sack. Got Washington. It's complete. This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. Working from the gun. Here's Jones. This time they're going to get there, and they drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down. Jacksonville in punt formation. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it. Logan Cook on for this punt. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. He sends this away, and oh, this is going to be a field flipper. Fields this clean at the 30. And this return finally comes to an end. What a stretch it was to give his guys a short field. The call came in before the teams even hit the locker rooms. We're skipping halftime. We're starting the 3rd quarter right away. On now is Cook to kick this away. It's Brandon Powell with the return. They pull out the reverse. They'll have decent field position to begin with here. Brock, he's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. They've got 1st down from the 31. The Vikings and Sam Darnold heading out for their next shot on offense. And the type of game that he has been putting together, wow, we're going to see some of these highlights now, Brock. And I expect a lot of times over the next week, up to the races, middle of the field. And he takes it in for the Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown. Another through the air this game. That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Here's Duvernay on the return. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. The visitors back out on offense. They're running back headed out once again. And while we watch these replays from the booth partner, he's probably remembering these plays from the coach's doghouse, you think? Yeah, coughed up the football multiple times, turned it over. We'll see if they continue giving it to him or if they call it a game for him at this point. On second down, it's Etienne. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Here's Jones to throw. Forces that one, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Stephon Gilmore. And the Vikings actually go backwards, lose a chunk on the return, but they're still celebrating. It's an interception on the play. On the move, headed right. Throwing deep down the near side. He'll get this to Jefferson. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Escapes out to the left. And he drives this forward to the 6. Upping the tempo with some hurry-up offense. Throwing off the play fake here. He rolls to his right. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up. Here's Darnold to throw. Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete.
Read and react, read and react, read and react. Got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and you got to react as it begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
And he's going to score. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings capitalize on the turnover and add to their lead. It's a just. Now we'll pause. The officials
Previous
want.
play is under review.
All right, so wipe the touchdown away. He did not make the catch. Here's Etienne on first. Wow, it's free again! And they scoop it up. They can still run with it. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. Running left with Bigsby. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Well, they were hoping to get outside and meet those guys at the 2nd level. Well, someone from the 2nd level came to beat him on his turf. And that meeting didn't go.
Tries to lob that one up, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Stephon Gilmore.
This is a time that the communication upstairs from the booth cake down to the field, it starts to get just a little bit hot. These eyes in the sky, they've got to help the.
He's got it inside the 10. And that's a Minnesota touchdown. Reichert on for the point after. The kicker gets it. Oh, it looks like he's going to throw it. Got it inside the 10. And he isn't going to reach the end zone. But hey, if that's the only thing that goes wrong, this game has been A-OK. The 2-point try fails. Here's Duvernay on the return. Big shot at the end of that return as he gets it just past the 20. The visitors and Mac Jones ready. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Now we give left side to Bigsby. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10. Now a carry by Etienne. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. Play fake, Jones. Oh no, they get him yet again! And the Vikings get the football back at midfield. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book. Defensive coaches in the NFL say it all the time. Limit the big play. Keep these guys in front of you. Well, this defense is going to have to stay vigilant because this receiver, he could take the lid off a defense at any time.
Headed out right. To the right, hauled in by Jefferson. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. And someone has officially flown higher than the Dutchman, Brock. That completion pushes him past Norm Van Brocklin. He's got it deep downfield. And he finds it in the end zone for the Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings parlay the interception into points. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown. Another score for him this game. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Here's Duvernay on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Now the Jaguars getting set to go. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Pass complete. Wow, it's free again! But it bounces out of bounds, so they'll retain possession. Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. On the run, it's Etienne. And there's a sign of life from the ground game. He's forward with a nice pickup. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3. A give right side, here's Bigsby. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later, for that next 3rd down coming.
Jones on 1st down. Looking sideline and cut by Washington. And he gets it down to the 35 before stepping out. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Pistol now for Jones. Taking a shot for the end zone. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Operating from the gun, it's Jones. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of 4th down. On now comes their punter. And they were giving him no chance to return this one. It soars over the sideline deep in enemy territory. Looks like right around the 8. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Bails out of the pocket quick. On the run right, throwing deep down. They connect on the deep shot. Dukes out a 1-stop. And he takes it in for the Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown. Another through the air this game. That one splits the uprights. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Here's Duvernay on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. This offense making its way back out now. And the turnovers have not helped as they find this game out of reach at the moment here in the third. On first down, it's Jones to throw. Oh, baby, he gets rocked and the ball is out! And this is going to be a turnover. The defense forces the big play. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Motion man right is Jefferson. They go play action on first. Into the hands of Jefferson, complete. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. This is the type of performance a former quarterback just like yourself, Brock, can marvel at. He's carried a great performance through much of this game. Even as the defense adjusted, tried to slow him down, none of it mattered.
I like the way you say that right there, Kate, because these moments the game does slow down. It is so fast on the field for the normal person, but when a QB's in a rhythm like this, the game...
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. Jukes one defender. They can't stop him. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it first and goal.
Biggest difference in the college NFL game, we know this, Kate, it's matchups. Right, that college game, so much more space with the wide hash marks. Not so much in the NFL. You've got to cultivate one-on-ones, cultivate matchups. Using the receiver as a runner, that was a matchup successful for this offense. There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
So the incompletion on first, here's second and goal. They've got a man in motion. Fakes the handoff, now to throw. Rolling left, buying some time. And that's incomplete, and he's happy to have that one fall compared to, well, the alternative. Looked like it was going to be picked there. They've held him out twice. Here we go, third and goal. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete.
Just something off in the rhythm of their passing game on that one, Kate. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back on track.
Flushed out of the pocket. Has it in close. Touchdown, Minnesota. Well, there has been no answer to keep him out of the end zone, and they can't keep him out of the record books either, partner. That score gives him the most receiving touchdowns ever in one game.
And trust me, Kate, those defenders, they threw everything. Man, zone, press, off. They just could not stop him. He was on a mission, and it was a mission for the record books.
Here's Duvernay on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. They're out and set, first and 10. Their offense ready to take the field now. And all game, they have struggled to attack this deficit. Maybe they can do a little window dressing here. First down, throw by Jones. Pass complete to Duvernay. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
Here's second and 5. ETN on the catch. And they'll get there and stop him at the line. So now here's third and 5. Throwing here, Jones. Getting out to his left. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. Their punter making his way out. Logan Cook, the one to kick it away. And this one is away, and he got all of it and then some. Hall's in this punt at the 8. And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return. The Vikings headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And on that last drive, Brock, he crossed a notable threshold in passing yards for the season. Always nice when you can reach one of those plateaus to look back on after the year's over. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Offense to the line for second down. Hands it to the receiver here in motion. Oh, look at this sweep. Juke the defender. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They go play action here. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. This is caught inside the 15. And he takes it in for the Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings running them out of the building. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown. Another through the air this game. Reichard there to tack on the extra point. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Here's Reichard set to kick this away. Here's Duvernay on the return. Oh, he eats a hit to bring an end to that return right near the 25. Now outruns their offense to take over. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. That's taken. Wow, it's free again! It's picked out by the Vikings, going the other way! And he'll go down here at the 16. Well, that didn't take long, Brock. One play, and they're back out there.
Well, that's how a defense can make you awfully happy as an offensive player, especially when you screw it up and you fumble. The defense picks up that offense and puts them right back on the field. That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
This one's caught. And that's a Minnesota touchdown. Well, with that score right there, Brock, he has reached one of the pinnacles of playing quarterback here in the NFL. The most touchdown passes in a single game.
And I can promise you, after this game, he's going to do... I remember Peyton and Marvin having a back and forth after breaking a record. Neither of them wanted the ball because they knew it took all of them. And I promise you, after the game at the podium, he'll say the same thing today. It's his name in the record book, but this is an offensive explosion for a day.
And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. This offense ready to get going again now. From the shotgun, it's Jones. He's got the hook up to Ingram. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down. Working from the gun, here's Jones. He takes a pop and the ball comes out. It's picked out by the Vikings, going the other way.
They're using this play to try for a first down, but also set up whatever in your back pocket for 3rd down. But you know what? Throw it all away. None of it matters now if you can't hang on to the doggone football. And the defense pounces on that one in a hurry.
Trying to find Justin Jefferson. So it'll be 2nd down. Darnold looking to throw. Forced out to his right. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Now Darnold. Complete beyond the marker. They get to him, and he loses the football. It's out! Jags pick it up. Well, where one defender failed, Brock, another succeeded. He shook free of that first tackle, but the next guy not only made that hit, but knocked it loose as well.
Okay, as we saw when he broke that first tackle, he can absorb a shot. Right, he's got great what they call contact balance to absorb it and keep going. But that second hit, well, that drove the ball free and leads to this takeaway.
He'll throw it from his own end zone. This is complete to Duvernay. And he gets this one up to the 10-yard line. Looking at a tough spot to punt it away if this 3rd down is unsuccessful. Tight end going in motion here. down, Jones to throw. Chased out to his right. And they're going to bring him down just as we've come up to the 2-minute warning. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Here's Jones. Oh, what a hit! Jars the ball loose! It's picked out by the Vikings, going the other way! Oh man, yet again, Brock, an inability to hang on to the football. I'm just gonna guess might be working a little harder on ball security next week. 3rd straight series they put it on the turf.
Yeah, maybe Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, any day that ends in Y, you're probably going to do it because this is incredibly frustrating to not hold on to the football. It's left them searching for answers, and I'm not sure anybody has right now.
Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. He's on the move. He'll wind up. Big gain downfield. Inside the 20. And stop me if you've heard this before, Brock. They've scored again, and they grow that lead further. The Vikings throwing 6 more on the blowout. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown. Another score for him this game. The extra point is up, and it is good. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Here's Duvernay on the return. Big lick from the coverage team there. That's going to stop the return before it can get to the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. The offense getting set to go. They go play fake with Jones. He's got it deep down. Fought off a tackle, but he lost the football. It's picked out by the Vikings, going the other way. A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense. So that was holding on the offense, and a quick declination from the defense means this stands as a turnover. Ball at the 33 for 1st down. Wow, they're gonna pass it here. He puts some power on a deep one left. He's got it inside the 10. And the scoring will never end. It's another touchdown. The Vikings continue adding to an insurmountable lead. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown. Another through the air this game. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Here's Duvernay on the return. This return makes it up to the 25. Now this offense ready to head back out. And they can really do what they want with these last couple of snaps afforded to them because the outcome already decided. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Jones. That one is incomplete. The clock now down to 16 seconds remaining. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. They send a man in motion. 2nd and 10 now. Jones. He'll get this to ETN. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. The timeout's taken now as we have 1, possibly 2 snaps remaining in this ball game. From the gun on 3rd down. Into the hands of Duvernay. And he'll be out of bounds right along the 40. All right, 1 more snap to play here. One final shot here. And that's complete to Engram along the sideline. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. So it's a win for the Vikings. And with the start they had in that first quarter, Brock, it is no surprise to see them come away with a victory at the end. They really did all they could to put this out of reach early. So So for my partner Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott, saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody. The Vikings emerge as winners as we bid you farewell from Minneapolis.